Hi everyone! A few trips ago we discovered a small problem with the kitchen sink. We found a leak and it was running down through the cupboard, and originally it was just a small leak. And initially we thought we would solve this problem by simply tightening the screw that you see in the kitchen sink plug. By doing this, we were trying to make that seal a bit more watertight. But after a couple of trips, the sink just started leaking again underneath, directly into the cutlery drawer, and it was no longer a little drop of water. We believe the problem is the seal underneath the plug. What we'll do is try and apply some sealant to make the joint more watertight. This caravan has been with us for 4 years, but we're going creative on it this time, trying to find a different solution without having to replace any parts or spending a lot of money. The first thing we're going to do is to remove the cutlery pull-out drawer. This is located just below the sink, in between the oven and the fridge unit. This is fixed onto 2 sliding arms by a screw either side. As you can see, our cutlery drawer is showing a few water stains. Our next step is to remove the screw that keeps the sink plug in place to the pipes below. We then removed the seal from underneath and gave it a good clean. When you look at how the pipe is connected, we found the length of the pipe was not long enough, which meant it would pull down on the plug no matter what. So we tried to loosen up the screw that held the pipe in place to see if we could push the whole pipe a little higher towards the bottom of the sink. We failed miserably there because the pipe is so tightly fixed and it's also hard plastic. The main task of this was to apply the sealant around the sink plug. So after carefully cleaning the sink, we used a standard clear sealant and applied liberally around the plug. Why is the sink leaking? There are a few possible reasons, and there are a couple of observations we made when we looked under the sink closely. As you tow the caravan, the movements could loosen up the screw that is in the plug, creating a small gap between the seal under the sink and the sink itself. The pipe has been cut to a fixed length and there is no way we were able to move it and lift it closer up to the sink. We even tried to remove the short screw that is supposed to hold the pipe to the side cabinet. The chance to make that gap in the seal tighter was becoming more and more difficult. Therefore, the only thing we could rely on is to apply the sealant and then later on check the results. I hope you found this video useful. We're not experts in fixing this issue, but we try to think outside the box to make this work before our next trip.